Buffalo's QB TYREE Jackson is 6'7" or thereabouts. He's 250 pounds or thereabouts. He lit up the MAC this year. He had a great connection with his top wide receiver, put up really great numbers for a surprise team that won 10 games in the regular season. NFL teams have to look at a guy his size with his arm strength, his athleticism, and like what they see. Clearly he's not in the top 5 perhaps of draft eligible prospects at the position. But you look at a guy with talent that you can develop down the line, you see Jackson as a potential second half of the draft, last few rounds sort of pick. It's still unclear if Memphis running back DARRELL Henderson is going to play in the bowl game against Wake Forest. He might not. You could understand if he didn't, considering he's got millions of dollars on the line heading into the spring. If he does play, take one more chance to look at this kid. He almost went for 2,000 on the season. He's averaging 8+, almost 9 yards per carry. Insane numbers, insane totals from the great offenses in college football. He's just worth the price of admission, certainly if you're sitting on your couch to watch a guy who's going to be on an NFL squad next year as a guy who could even be starting in the NFL as a rookie. Zach Allen for BC is a really big boy. I mean, he's one of those NFL guys that you can just look at and realize, hey, this guy's going to play in the league for quite some time. He's got the build, he's got the size, he's got athleticism. He can play end in a 4-3. He can be a 3-4 defensive end because he's that big. He had a really nice career for BC. Really underrated, really under the radar. Not a guy that a lot of people spoke about on a national level. But if you speak to coaches in the ACC, certainly heading into his senior year, those guys knew he was an anchor for BC on the defensive front. Duke quarterback Daniel Jones is one of those on-the-fence NFL draft prospects, not in terms of whether he will play in the NFL, but simply whether he will go to the NFL after this season. In terms of his ability, clearly an NFL quarterback. I mean, he played for David Cutcliffe at Duke. Cutcliffe, among other guys, has developed Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, among others. Clearly a guy who knows his way around QBs, and Daniel Jones has fit the bill athletically, physically, with the build, with the arm strength. It's not the greatest draft class in the world. It's not inconceivable that he would slide into a second or third round draft pick if he shows up well in off-season workouts. Daniel Jones is an NFL QB. We're just waiting to see if he does go to the NFL in 2019.